This week, Nation's Business takes an in-depth look at how Fiji's fastest growing industry is moving the economy. Tourism is Fiji's leading industry and employs approximately a third of Fiji's total workforce, both directly and indirectly. It is by far Fiji's largest gross foreign exchange earner, surpassing sugar and contributing an estimated 33% to the GDP. The total income from the industry stands at around $1.3 billion. Tourism in Fiji is run by the private sector, and while foreign investment plays a major role, there are those who also play an integral role in the successful running of this industry.
I've always been interested in tourism. Since I went to university, I studied hospitality management, and it's given me a great opportunity to travel all over the world and manage wonderful resorts. But when you come to Fiji, it's even more special.
Tourism industry is a very dynamic industry. Every day is a new day, and every day brings different challenges. I think the most exciting part about working in the industry is to be able to meet different people every day, guests from different origins, different background, different purpose of their holiday. So it's exciting to be able to meet them and be able to make their holiday a memorable one.
Many of Fiji's main tourism source markets are from Australia and New Zealand. And with improved air access and newer and better flight carriers, these destinations have expanded to include tourists from Asia, Europe and the Americas.
The thing about the Chinese market is one of the largest outbound markets in the world. And even if we were to tap a small percentage of it, we could easily fill all the hotels in Fiji. Even if the Chinese people were to stay 5 or 6 days versus others that stay 9 or 10 days, the amount of spend that they do would be quite significant.
There's an embassy in Beijing. There is also a trade office and a consulate in Shanghai. So we're working with them, but we're also working with Fiji Airways, who are obviously becoming more active in that market. So the Chinese market is one that's been relatively flat to Fiji for the last 4 years, and we haven't seen the very strong growth that a lot of other destinations, for example, Australia and New Zealand have seen. So by opening an office there, having more of a presence on the ground every day in China, we see some really good opportunities out of that market in conjunction working very closely with Fiji Airways.
Over the past 4 years, the Bainimarama government has spent 31% of its total budget on infrastructural development to help boost and generate economic activity. Such investments has been directed to the $100 million project on the Nadi Airport upgrade, the $65.9 million 4-lane road from the airport to Wailoaloa Beach, and this is expected to be completed in 2 years' time.
First, I must thank the government for allocating and looking into upgrading these facilities, because it actually adds to the guest experience. Okay, a guest memory of Fiji is not only in the hotel, it's at the arrival at the airport and on their way to the resorts which they've chosen. And upgrading these roads, upgrading these bridges, it helps, boost the economy. They're able to go back and talk about the experience here in Fiji, and that way their friends, their families will know about us and then come and visit us, which adds to the growth of the economy.
Oh, I think it's fantastic. I think it's great that what the government is doing, not only for tourists. I think it benefits us, the locals. We get better roads. Sure, it's to make life more comfortable for the tourists, because they get to come to us and they're confident. If we have better facilities, they feel more at home, I suppose. There's not that scare factor.
The steady growth of the tourism industry is attributed to its pro-growth policies of government having a multi-pronged approach.
When guests think of Fiji, they think of friendly people. We've already have that. Our people are friendly, they know how to serve, and they're genuine. You know, our customer service is not fake. We don't teach them how to do customer service. It comes from the heart, because that's who we are. Now, the only thing we have to do is we need to maintain that.
The Tourism Ministry is finalising works on launching its tourism development plan. The plan takes into account a whole-of-industry approach that involves stakeholders in the public and private sector.
We're looking at least by 2020 to get the numbers, the actual spend up to about $2 billion, which is quite a substantial figure. But we say that because there's massive works that will take place in terms of infrastructure development, etc. And the tourism development plan is incorporating all of that. Huh? And yes, we're really looking forward to getting it up to the $2 billion mark. It sits at $1.3 billion at the moment, and really looking forward to bringing it up to that mark.
It's about spreading benefits of the tourist dollar beyond the shores of Viti Levu and Vanua Levu, the outer islands, Taveuni and Kandavu, through improved sea and air routes. The thriving hub of tourist activity, another developing and valuable niche sector that is contributing to the economy is through the arrival of yachts. One particular yachting destination is Muscat Cove, which is well known for its sheltered yacht club, marina berths, moorings and cruising ground. This attracts cruising and racing yachtsmen and women from all over the world.
Fiji's a bit more, you know,
more
sophisticated tourism-wise.
Established as well.
Established tourism.
You know, the weather is warm, the people are friendly. There's a level of sophistication that you don't see in the more third world countries.
We quite enjoy our time here, don't we?
Sure do. It's paradise.
Yeah.
It's also the venue for the annual regatta race.
Great race. We won it on a yacht called Bamboozle, so it's always good to win, and another beautiful day. We're here for the whole week and then a week after just to enjoy the people of Fiji.
Every year we've been coming here. We've been coming here the first time in '93, and every year it gets better. And Regatta Week is a highlight for all the international cruisers to come here and enjoy all the facilities and the bula and friendship of Fiji.
Taking a cruise is a great way to see more of Fiji. Part of what makes Fiji unique is its many groups of islands, each with its own culture, identity and attractions.
There's one thing that I would like for us here in Fiji is to maintain our culture and tradition. That's why they're here. Without this, they won't come to us. We need to keep our custom and tradition. It's very important. If we try to make our Fiji to become Australia and become New Zealand, they have it back there. They won't prefer coming to Fiji. We need to maintain what we have. If we start to modernize Fiji, they have it back at Australia. They have it back in New Zealand. So we need to maintain our custom and our tradition, our style of living that we have here in Fiji.
When I was 13, I came to Fiji for the first time, and I was very fortunate to meet a man by the name of Peter Matasau, and he changed my life. You know, he befriended me at the resort. He showed me all around the resort in those 2 days that I was with him. And then after those 2 days of listening to all these great stories about Fiji, about his village, he invited me and my family to go to his village, which was 2 hours up into the interior, up into Navosa. And when we got there, we were welcomed in like long-lost family, and it changed my life. You know, it made me fall in love with the country, the people and the culture, and I just thought to myself, I want other people to see this part of Fiji. It's really, to me, the most special part.
I love the people, I love the culture, and I have the best of times when I come here. And now that my family's older, I've returned to come again, and yeah, I'll come again if need be, and if I get the opportunity, I'll definitely come again.
The people are really nice, like everyone says hello, and the weather's really nice as well. The weather's really hot and it's a good time for swims and everything.
Back home's really cold where we're from, so being here in the beautiful sunshine with the beautiful people of Fiji is fantastic. We love it.
The New Zealand market is doing particularly strong. New Zealand is up 11% this year. The Australian market is up about 3%, and that's really important because Australia makes up around half our visitor arrivals. So an increase in that market is obviously expanded than what you see in a lot of others.
In an effort to allow more cruise liners, government is looking at further developments to our ports and ports of call. Each year, government provides Tourism Fiji a substantial marketing grant to carry out its activities and promote Fiji as a premier tourist destination, a destination where happiness finds you.
Marketing is such a huge thing. The major portion of the budget that Tourism Fiji receives goes towards marketing, and today is the day where they set all of that out. And yes, it is. We market ourselves as different things, as niche markets for little things, and then just the normal guests that come in.
We, the Fiji Starwood Properties, have got a dedicated salesperson based in China to promote our properties as well. So it's a combined industry effort along with a government effort.
We chose Fiji as a destination. We've been here before, stayed at the Sofitel here, and we absolutely love it. People are so friendly, so many things to do, just to relax, get out of unwind, I suppose, from the everyday life back at home, work, and we just find it so relaxing, friendly. We've only been here half a day, and we can just, you just feel all the weight and the pressures of being at home gone already. It's just so nice.
Government is also looking at how tourism operators can re-strategize and repackage their products to meet the needs of growing new markets, such as China and India, as they are high spenders and loyal to the Fiji brand.
We need to look more at diversifying our source markets, and that way you will grow the total arrivals figure even more. And obviously, North America, Europe, UK, they're still our major markets.
For an unforgettable family holiday filled with sunshine, wonder and adventure, many tourists choose Fiji as the ultimate destination with incredible wildlife, stunning beaches and a huge range of adventure activities.
The family the rock contains granites, hardwood on top, hardwood. It's very, very expensive in Fiji. The longer it stays, the expensive it is. Some geologists from Australia, they came and they took the sample. They studied it, proven to be the best quality marble. For tabletops and bench top. And they said that 40% you can see, 60% underground.
All right.
The rock runs about 5.5 kilometers up. Okay, 4 villages, they own the rock. And every year companies from overseas, like from Japan, from China, they always ask the villages if they can mine it down. But the villagers said no. They said it's not the right time.
Yep.
They do hunting at the back, so they come around, they hunt for wild boar and wild goats.
Fiji is packed with adventure activities to thrill and inspire you. And if you're after something action-packed, try a thrilling chatboat ride up the Nandi or Singatoka River.
Jason, I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and we just got off the tour and it was wonderful. It's a unique view of Fiji that I don't think you could see any other way. The locals are as friendly as can be, and the singing, the dancing, the food was wonderful. It was a wonderful time. I'd recommend it to anybody.
The jet boat was fantastic. Even my 6- and 8-year-old loved it, and we loved being at the village and seeing how the Fijians live, and they were just so hospitable, and we just had a beautiful day. It was fantastic.
2 daily tours, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and we go to a different village each day of the week, and we rotate through the season. So we're actually working with a total of 15 villages, and the reason for that is we wanted people to get, to really see an authentic village, not one that's sort of made just for tourists, but get to experience a day in the life of the Kaiviti, as we say.
There's also a reason why so many newlyweds flock to Fiji to celebrate their union. As a popular wedding destination, Fiji has an abundance of spectacular venues.
Fiji seems to be a very popular wedding destination. It's people, they escape a winter in New Zealand and come up here, beautiful sun and palm trees swaying, and have a wedding, and everyone's coming and everyone's really happy. So yeah, it's a big part of the business, and I think it'll continue to be a very big part of the business here.
Government, in valuing the investment and commitment by the private sector, is keen on strengthening its partnership by creating job opportunities and ensuring that benefits are shared equally.
Just seeing the smiles on our guests' faces, every single time, you say, if you go for a holiday to Australia and you say, oh, where do you work? And you say, oh, Outreach, and they're like, oh, I've been there, or, so-and-so person has been there. And that's just such a wonderful feeling, that gives you pride that, oh, I work for such a great organization that is well known for its friendliness, friendly people, and tourism. They give the most out of it.
It benefits the whole nation also, even for me, for giving out my soli in the village, the family function that we have in the village. Yes, for us in the village, we know there's a lot of things, but tourism sector, when they come in, pay us, and then we have to pay back to the village the requirements like the longer that we have back at home, yes.